6-2 lead for Wardani, and as always, good footwork with proper placement. I just love how Wardani moves on court. Her footwork is just perfect. Michelle Lee, as I discussed in my prediction video too, that Michelle Lee is going through good momentum when she gave perfect match against An Seung last week in Malaysia Open. She did a comeback in start of the match when Wardani was looking good, but she did a comeback 5-9 scores. I always discuss about this thing that Wardani has only one issue, and that's errors. She did a simple errors, and throughout the match there was some issues with errors. Tight front court shots and errors by Michelle Lee. This is the thing that was working for Wardani, and as I always say, her footwork and her shots perfection is the thing that helps her, but errors, no. Last week when Michelle Lee was against An Seung, I still think that extended match and extended set is giving toll on Michelle Lee. Her movements was not looking up to that mark. She was moving on court, but not that Michelle Lee who was against An Seung last week. So easy set 1 win for Wardani, 21-12. 3-point lead for Michelle Lee at start of second set, and deep corners push to Wardani is still working for Michelle. You can always observe this common pattern in players like Rachno Quintanon, Michelle Lee, Tai Zuing, these type of players, that they always try to push their opponents in back court, front court. They try to play diagonal court, and that is what Michelle Lee was doing here. But on the same side, Michelle's movement plus her errors, so many errors. Talking about Putri Wardani, she was doing everything perfect. She was building rallies properly. Everything was perfect, but man, errors. When it was time to finish the rally, she was doing errors. When Michelle Lee pushed Wardani on forehand side, she tried to do a cross court and that went out. Credit goes to Wardani. What a rally she built it, and man, crazy good rally by both players by the way. And Michelle Lee was pushing her two scores went to 7-10. Just look at this simple tap that Wardani had, and she did an error here. Just look at this. These are simple taps and simple shots that Wardani was converting it into an error. Michelle Lee kept pushing Wardani in backhand, continuous shots to backhand, and then one shot to forehand, and that thing worked for Michelle Lee. One thing that I observed in Wardani's gameplay is that her attack is significantly improved. Her attacks in sidelines or even in body smashes were significantly improved. Both players had done so many easy errors in this match. Even Michelle Lee or Wardani, both had done so many errors. Easy errors. One was building rally, other was doing errors. If one is building a rally, also other was doing errors. Michelle Lee takes second set. At one point Wardani was leading, still Michelle Lee took this second set. Wardani was dominating majority of the rallies. In third set, movement was not that good by Michelle Lee. She was looking tired, she was moving on court, she was going outside of the court. So we can observe one thing, that Michelle Lee was not up to that mark. Look at this shot, and Wardani reminded me of Tai Zuing, how Tai Zuing used to do this kind of dribble on net. Crazy good. Wardani after certain point in third set was completely outperforming Michelle Lee. Doesn't matter what Michelle Lee was doing, still Wardani was doing best, and she was gaining points too. It was just crazy good performance by Wardani. 21-12, 20-22 and 21-14, Wardani wins and going into round of 16. So what are your views regarding this match? Comment down below.